decided to do a third video about the VIP process. For everyone that's commented, thank you. I did a couple videos and, not the best quality and everything. I'm still trying to get, a headset. I bought one and it doesn't work anymore, so the sound hasn't been the best quality. I just kind of was going over some of my notes from the interview that I failed. So I just kind of want to go over some more things because some things I was kind of vague on. And I know some people sent me some messages. So number one, someone had asked me what interview questions were asked. I had heard from other people that they asked like a few questions, like maybe a few minutes worth of questions. I only got two, which was, do you have a bachelor's degree, and do you, like, what's your experience with kids? Which I explained to them, teacher's aide for 2 years and substitute teacher for 3 years, and then briefly like after school program. So that's all I was asked. I'm not sure if what else they would ask. I mean, maybe if you guys know, you can let me know. But I was only asked two questions and went straight to the demo. Also with TPR, I was kind of vague about the TPR. Trying to get used to being on camera and stuff. So, I said something like speak and can you repeat, like listen. The other thing that I missed was, if you want to circle something, circle. Can you circle? Can you draw a line? Draw from big A to small a. Can you match the small s to a big S? Just you have to do a lot of like pointing in circles so they know exactly what you're talking about. Let me see what else. Oh, another hint they gave me, going back to the big A and the small a, big letter. They said, kind of do this like big A, small a, like make sure you show big A, small a, stuff like that. And again, like I brought up, just keep up the energy and, ask. That's the hardest part, is just making sure you ask the proper, not ask, but explain things well, which I'm not doing right now, but explain activities well. So just making sure you're explaining well to a 5 to a 10-year-old. I mean, that is tricky, but you'll eventually learn. Like I said, they give you advice, and again, like I said, watch the other teachers' videos, especially Nancy Taylor. There's a matching activity which was extremely difficult, and I was like, how am I going to explain this? And Nancy Taylor on the Mach 2, she explains it so well how to match. I won't say what it is, but she gives the example. So watch her video for that. I've seen a bunch of people ask questions about how do you do the matching card thing. I'm trying to think what else. The other one was speak slowly. So can you match the big M to the small m? Like speak slowly, or let me try to think of something. What letter does egg start with? Does it start with E or does it start with M? Can you circle? And then, like I said before, have to repeat. And, again, keep the energy up and everything. So, what else? Oh, the thing I forgot, which I totally messed up on, did not expect it, was phonics. You need to go through the phonics. I think at one point I was doing the L sound and I said ul, and then I said the, and I'm like, I did not just do that. Go from ul to la, and I had went over it, or like I went and then the next one went ma, and she called me out on it. She was, you did two different sounds for phonics, and I wasn't even thinking about it. So you have to go through the phonics, and it's just hard because you have to go through so many things. You have to worry about the time, keeping the energy up, making sure you're wording things correctly, making sure you're doing phonics correctly, making sure you're keeping a smile on your face and not getting frustrated. You have like 10 things to worry about, so it's just so much to deal with. Let's see, anything else? No, can't think of anything else. Like I said, I knew people had some questions about like what the interview questions were. And like I said, the interviewer, during the mock interviews, they'll kind of cut you off in the middle and go over what their issues are. And again, when they ask you what you think your weakness is, answer that, because they want you to know. They want I can't even talk right now. They want to know that, okay, they have questions about this. They don't want you to think, oh, be kind of snooty, like, oh yeah, I got this, I'm good. No, when you have questions, they care more, like, okay, good, they're paying attention to this. They care about getting this right instead of being kind of uppity about it. Like, okay, I got this. Yeah, I have 10 years teaching experience, so I know everything. No, they want you to have questions. So, like I said, when I brought up, you know what, I'm having trouble figuring out how to word things, they love that I asked that question. And then I had a couple of other questions. I forgot what it was, though. Probably about the props or something. And they loved that I asked questions. If I just sat there and said, oh, I'm good, that's not really going to work. Because they they want you to ask questions so they know, okay, she doesn't know it all or he doesn't know it all, but he wants to learn or she wants to learn. Because I've noticed some teachers get a little bit, I don't want to say snooty, but get upset because they weren't picked because they have X amount of years experience. And yes, that's great and everything, but VIP kids do have a certain protocol on what to do. So you can have all the teaching experience in the world, but if you're not following their protocol, it's not going to work. So, I mean, like I said, one of my friends is a VIP kid, and she has pretty much next to nothing experience with kids. But because she followed the protocol, that's how she got the job. So, yeah, that's it for now. Any other questions, just leave me a message. I might do another video. So, that's it for now. Bye.